What are the products and services currently in BPE portfolio?
Last 22 years, we are focusing on UPS systems and all kind of power solutions. We are also into modular data centers. We can deploy data centers in racks inside UPS, air conditioning, PDU, everything, and you can keep your server. And this kind of solution can be deployed very fast. So this is the two products where we are focusing. Our UPS range starts from 600 VA and it can go up to 6000 kVA, and modular data centers also can be 4 rack, 3 rack, 5 rack and multi rack systems.
So, which are the verticals or sectors where you see more traction, where your maximum business is coming from?
Last 15 16 years of our journey in power development and getting into business, our more focus was converting non-professional companies and unorganized sector into our range of power. So we are almost successful in doing that, where more than 200 crores of market which we are addressing, actually those were with unorganized sector, and we are able to convert them to our range of EPS. And we have right now 50 to 60 crores in organized sector, like lot of enterprise, lot of corporate. And what we see, that there's a big gap. We can, if we focus more into those sector right now, another adding another 200 to 250 crores is not a challenge. So our focus right now, recruiting more and more enterprise people, more and more educating CIOs, concentrating on data centers, so that BPE can be deployed in those areas where most of the market is taken by multinationals. We are trying to educate all the CIOs to go for made in India product, and the extra feature what BPE is offering versus other multinationals, where there is a, we give comparison, we give them price advantage, we then give them commercial, we give more warranty support and more personalized support. By this way, we are trying to convert more and more enterprise and corporate into BPE kitty.
So, these enterprise and corporates are mostly from finance, health, or which other verticals?
They are in every verticals. They are like the UPS is a product where it is been deployed. It is in the all sector. Like you talk about health, you talk about government business, where you talk about um, like data centers, you talk about finance. So all sectors UPSs are there, and we have been now tying up with or trying to convert higher these sectors into BPE.
Okay.
Another point to add, like lot of finance companies, lot of banks, like example HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, all these are our customer from last 7 to 8 years. They are buying lot of UPS up to 10 to 20 kVA, and when there is a requirement of higher kVA, at that time they are considering multinationals, other brands. We are trying to educate them and converting them to those big UPS rating where they can buy from us. Will be should not be a problem for us. So we are trying in that direction also.
So, this competition with multinational, all the Schneiders and Vertives are there. So, apart from the price advantage that you mentioned, how are the what are the other comparisons where you are competing with them?
Our technology is one plus, and given a comparison one to one, we always score better than our multinationals which are available in Indian market. So, and always commercials are always better than them, and we have to give one-to-one comparison with the model or part number which they are actually educating customers, and we, if given a chance, we can definitely win the game.
Okay. And what is the go-to-market strategy that you follow?
From very beginning, um, our strength is to educate dealer, distributor, and do B2B market. We are also adopting the same strategy to go to this kind of big customers, where because every area there is distributor dealer, they have very personalized connection with those enterprise. We are trying to develop them, train them, do lot of technical fair so that they can address this market. And our focus will be still B2B, because if you go for direct enterprise market, one is we are actually taking the we are actually going against the policy of what I mean to say is the dealer distributor get disturbed because they don't get any market share. Second is we have to deploy a lot of salesperson and lot of logistics, so which is definitely increase our cost. So we are trying to do go to market will be same B2B, and will be developing more and more dealer in enterprise segments.
So, what is the size of a number of dealers and distributors that you have? The network size of that dealer distributor network. How big is it?
We have around active 400 dealers,
Okay.
like partners, and we have national distributors in Ingram Micro and Iris Computer Limited, and we are getting into more and more SI partners, which earlier they were used to buy from our competitor product, which we are trying to educate after seeing so much of success. Even Ajay, as we have barged into a lot of data centers, multi like lot of movie theater, entertainment sectors, which were all concentrated by our multinational companies. People have realized that there is a similar product at a better cost where they can make more and more profit. So they are adopting our brand. So there's a very huge market lying with us. So we are trying to increase this B2B segment by going through our national distributor program and their partners, educating them.
So, you earlier mentioned that some of these big MNCs, so a lot of enterprises now you are convincing them when it is the lower power range where they are purchasing from you, but moment it's the high capacity ones, they still go to the MNCs. So, how can you change that? And, or are you not focusing more on that high end?
Our focus is now on the more and more bigger rating UPSs, modular UPSs. But you rightly asked by you, these big MNC, big enterprise CIOs are more and more trained by these multinationals companies, and they're getting into lot of convincing mode. So while coming to the higher rating of UPSs for data center and all the CIOs are turning towards them because they have done lot of advertisements, they have done lot of education program, tech fair, making them aware about the product line. They are bringing those people into their factory and doing some all these activities, which actually giving indirect business to all these multinationals. We are also adopting the similar activities by doing more and more tech fair, more and more PR activity. We are also participating in data center dynamics. We are also participating in big exhibitions. Last 2 years there was no exhibition because of COVID, but we have already Electrama we have participated, and new then this year also the Electrama coming we are also participating. Also we are doing a lot of print exhibition, and any exhibition there we are trying to put our stall and try to more and more visibility, which will definitely give awareness among the CIOs, and these CIOs will definitely adopt our product.
Okay. And what about the data centers? How are you working with the data centers? They need a lot of infrastructure.
Similar like data centers, like everywhere there's a entry issue. Like everybody, whenever you go, and they will ask for some references. So we have somehow tried to convince Nestra Airtel data center, and lot of government data centers we have quoted, and we have got we have win those projects. And also we have recently taken a lot of critical power solution areas like CO COFs Goa, where our UPSs will be installed at in critical power operations like radar and ATS. Those kind of sectors we have already taken in last 2 3 years. Even in lot of DRDO defense and ISRO space research, all these areas we have also deployed a lot of our big UPSs, and those references we are trying to put into the CIOs who are deciding on data centers and slowly convincing them. Recently, we got 4 megawatt UPS with one of the data center data centers where around 2 megawatt will be in Mumbai and 2 megawatt will be in Noida, which are integrating with lithium ion batteries, and each UPS costing more than 3.82 crores. So these kind of solutions we have already got into, and once these will be installed in 1 or 2 months, those will be our reference point to convince a lot of data center CIOs who will definitely adopt BPE UPS.
Great. You focused on that made in India product. So, in terms of your manufacturing capability and facility, if you can detail about that.
From the very beginning, while studying or while going to the market, we understand the Indian power conditioning situation, and we have our strong R&D and technical people have given lot of inputs. That is the reason our products are very reliable and very sturdy in the market. We also give lot of feedback to our R&D team, which adopts lot of technical changes, which makes UPS more and more reliable. So that is our focus on the from the very beginning, and we are doing the same thing, um, and we will continue to do the same thing. And as far as multinationals are concerned, they are only trying to sell on under their brand name, and they are not changing much of the power capacity and technology inside. They are just trying to get those UPSs which are already in their market, like American market or Europe market, and they are trying to bring in those products which are definitely prone to failure. So our focus is more on the reliability and focusing on the UPS, which is adapts to the Indian power condition. Example, I'm giving you some cases we find out like phase sequence error, which is never in USA and other areas, but we are trying to. We have all our UPSs are having phase sequence um, error inbuilt. So these kind of things we are adopting, which are making more and more reliable.
So, when you are talking about these errors for Indian conditions and that, so what about the after sale service and the support that you are offering? Especially, we know India is a large country and lot of pockets the power quality there is very poor. Uh, it's not uniform across the country. So, how do you provide support and service?
We have around 550 strong service people in are deployed all across country. They even you talk about Itanagar, you talk about Ladakh, you talk about Kanyakumari, you talk about Andaman Nicobar. Everywhere our people are there, and also we have educated lot of ASP who are also doing in the smaller range. They take service pairs from us, and they are always connected to the customer. Our key or whatever our company has reached to this level because of the service and the service commitment which our people have shown to the all the enterprise and all the customers. So, we are very connected and personal. We give always personalized service.
And what about the pricing range for your products?
Pricing range like starts from 2000 rupees entry level 600 VA to 3.82 crores 4 crores depending on the what kind of battery you are taking, what kind of product you want to take. You want to take modular UPS, you want to take standalone UPS, you want to take single maintenance free battery or lithium free lithium batteries. So depending on all these parameters there are price range available.
Where is the manufacturing factory, the facility?
We have around 20,000 square feet of manufacturing facility. One is at Greater Noida and another is in Noida where we are manufacturing these UPSs.
Okay. And since you are now completing 22 years, if I may ask you, what have been the highlights of this 22-year journey? And going ahead for the next 2 to 3 years, what are going to be the key focus areas?
Actually, in 22 years, first 10 years, our focus was more on OEM. And actually, we have go to the market in BPE brand. We started in 2010 after the Commonwealth game, where we deployed a lot of UPSs. Almost more than 2 to 3 crores of UPS were in different stadium. After that, we started deploying UPSs into lot of sectors: medical sector, entertainment sector, retail sector, like KFC, McDonald. Everywhere our UPSs are now deployed. So these 10 years was more and more focused towards this kind of corporates. Our more focus, as I told you, for the next 5 years will be adopting more and more enterprise segment, and we have seen in our experience in last 3 to 4 years, made in India products are widely accepted uh, in different countries. Even we tried with Uganda, Nigeria, Malaysia, Singapore, all these areas we have now offices or we have representation which we are trying to develop them more, and we have seen more profit in those areas also. And our UPSs are now working in Airtel Africa, Singapore Airlines, in a lot of medical centers in Malaysia. So our focus will be more on the international market, and we wanted to be a Indian MNC very soon.
And what sort of target you have in mind to
We
reach?
we are targeting around 7 to 800 crores in next 5 to 6 years of time.
Okay. And what is the current turnover?
We are around 300 crores.
Okay. So you want to more than double.
Yeah.
J- Thank you.